Good morning to my apples and peeps. It's Miss Pope. It's music time with Miss Pope. We're excited to have you guys here. Or I'm excited. I'm at home. And I'm in my music room. And you guys at school, you've heard me talk about my music room before. And so maybe a little bit later in one of the other videos, I'll kind of give you a tour of my music room. But today, I thought we would look at just a couple of things. We're going to review Steady Beat, and my shirt, if you can see it, some of you can see it, maybe not. It says, "Music is life, that's why our hearts have beats." And so we've talked before about Steady Beat and how our steady beat moves along with our heartbeats. And so it's like the heartbeat of a song. So today, there's a couple of songs we're going to do, but I want to review Steady Beat with you. So, since it's raining outside, I thought we could start off reviewing Steady Beat in just a small way. And so, if you, I know you're at home, if you have access to two pencils, let me grab mine here. So, two pencils. Make sure that they're not sharpened, okay? We don't need any poking or anything happening. Two pencils, and we're going to use these as our rhythm sticks. Now, rules of the rhythm sticks, you know, we make the X, and we keep everything kind of right in front of us so we're not poking and popping ourselves in the eyes and things like that. So we're going today to start with our our heartbeat review. With a song that I felt was appropriate. My daughter and I have been talking songs. And so since it's raining outside, we're going to listen to Gene Kelly's Singing in the Rain. And so for you older students, later on you can Google Gene Kelly and find out a little bit about him. But he actually did a movie called Singing in the Rain. And so there is a scene where he's actually singing there. He's outside and he's in the rain, and he sings this song, and he's dancing around the light post and all this. He's just kind of having a fun time out in the rain. So so we're gonna start by listening to Gene Kelly sing in the rain, and take your pencils and use them as your rhythm sticks, and we're going to keep steady beat, not rhythm, but steady beat. Okay, this time. So we're going to start. Here we go. And this is actually from the movie Singing in the Rain. And so what we've always done is we listen and we find our heartbeat, and then you can start tapping your rhythm sticks with it. All right, here we go.
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love.
Let's take it up a little bit.
Stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I will smile on my face.
Bring it back down.
Down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing in the rain.
Let's see if we can make some windshield wipers with our rhythm sticks. Ready?
I'm happy again.
You're happy, we're smiling, we're inside, but it's raining. It's okay.
I'm singing and dancing in the rain.
Okay, let's go back to our X. those of you that are older, you should know what this part is called, where there's just music playing and there's no singing happening. Oh, he slowed it down.
I'm dancing
Oh,
and singing in the rain.
nice job. And take your rhythm sticks and put them together so we don't poke anybody. Good job. Okay, so with our study beat, there were so many different things that I did. I didn't do many, but just a couple of things that I did. And so later on, you can take that song again and you can come up with some other ways to do study beat, like maybe marching or patting your knees. Little ones, we've done patting our knees for a long time. Even our big friends, we've done patting our knees a long time too. So you can do that as well. I want to also remind you of some rhythm. So I'm going to sing through a song that's also a rainy day song. Maybe I shouldn't do rainy day songs. Maybe we should be doing like beachy songs. I don't know. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay. So we're going to take our rhythm sticks and we're going to put them down away from us somewhere that's safe. Put mine right here on the piano. I have 2 pianos. One day I'll show you. I'll take you on a tour of my music room. Okay, so let's think just a minute. Beat goes along with our heartbeat, which is nice and steady. And as we listened in our song just now, sometimes the beat stays consistent and sometimes it kind of slows down or it speeds up depending on how the composer wanted the music to sound. So that's what beat is, okay? Listening to the music, finding out the beat. Sometimes it might go faster, and just like your heartbeat. Remember we talked about how sometimes when you're outside and you're running and you're moving really fast, your heart beats really, really fast. And then when we're asleep at nighttime, our heartbeat, it doesn't ever stop, but it slows down, okay? So it can get some rest too. So the same thing can happen with the music. So you have to use your ears and you have to listen carefully. All right, so I'm going to do a song with little friends. And big kids, you can do this too. And so I want you to stop and think, and I'm sure some of y'all have come up with some great things to do on the inside because we've been inside for a week now and not having anything to do. But my song is, what can we do on a rainy day when we can't go out and play? And so, we could even make that into what do we do when we're quarantined, right? And we can't be with other friends. But this is when we can't go outside because it's raining. Although some of y'all like to go out and jump in your puddles, and that's fine as long as your parents are cool with that. Okay, so I know when we've done this in the classroom before, that's kind of one of the things that people say. So I want you to take just a few minutes and think about what are some activities under normal circumstances that when it's raining outside, we could do in the house. Or even maybe it's some things that you've been doing at home while you've been quarantined in your homes. So think about that for just a few minutes. And then I'm going to teach you my song. And we're going to do some beat with that so we can pick up our rhythm sticks back up. And we'll do a little bit of beat with that. And then we're going to do some rhythm too. Because rhythm is the way the words go. All right? So for our little friends, this is what we're still going. Okay? My big friends, we'll take it up a notch here in just a minute. Okay, so we've got our rhythm sticks, okay, and we're still gonna keep steady beat. All right, so here's my song. What shall we do on a rainy day? Rainy day, rainy day. What shall we do on a rainy day when we can't go out and play? And remember, the heartbeat stops as soon as the melody stops. And the melody is the part of the song that I was singing, okay, the part that you can hum to. All right, so what are some things we can do on a rainy day under normal circumstances? We can't go out and play. Okay, so let's see. We can, let me think of some of the things that you guys would normally tell me in the classroom. We can color. We can color a picture, okay? All right, so we're gonna color. So this time we're gonna fit that into our song. We can color pictures on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can color pictures on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. All right, let's see. What would be something else that you guys might tell me? Oh, read a book. It's not one of your favorites, but it is something that we can do. Okay, so we're gonna read a book on a rainy day. All right, so here we go. Get our rhythm sticks. Here we go. We can read a book on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can read a book on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. Okay, let's see. We've colored pictures, we've read a book. What's something else? We could dance. We can dance inside, right? We can dance. We can do some movement because we need to do a lot of movement with everything going on. So we're going to do some dance. So we're going to dance. So we're going to do some dancing. Okay, so we're going to add that in our song. Ready? Here we go. We can do some dancing on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can do some dancing on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. All right, let's see. Let's add some more in there. Puzzle. We can do a puzzle. All right, let's try that one. Let's do maybe 3 more. Okay, so we'll do a puzzle and then let's see if I can think of some 2 more that we can do. All right, ready? Here we go. We can do a puzzle on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can do a puzzle on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. All right, let's see. We could cook in the kitchen with mom, right? That's a lot to do though. Or cook in the kitchen with a parent. We gotta have a parent. Okay, can't be in there by ourselves. All right, so let's see. We can cook something in the kitchen. Let's see. How am I gonna put that in my song? Let's see how it comes out. Ready? We can cook in the kitchen on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can cook in the kitchen on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. All right, one more. Let's see. Let's make up songs. We can make up songs. Okay, here we go. We can make up songs on a rainy day, rainy day, rainy day. We can make up songs on a rainy day when we can't go out and play. Good job. All right, I know you guys are doing some good. You can continue singing with that if you want to at home. Maybe while you're doing some other stuff, you can think of some other activities that you could do that would fit in our song. Leave those in the comments for me. I would love to see those. And we can add those in maybe another time or when we get back to school, we can add them back in and have some fun with that as well. All right, so for my little friends, that's all I've got for you today. If you want to hang out with me just a little bit longer, I'm going to take this up a notch for my big kids, and we're going to look at some rhythms. So rhythms, as we know, is the way that the words go. So if we were going back to our song, Singing in the Rain, and let's just use that little phrase, singing in the rain. So I'm going to take my rhythm sticks, which are my unsharpened pencils, because that's what we have at home. So I'm going to take my rhythm sticks, and so we're going to do the way the words would go. So if my words were singing in the rain, then my rhythm would be singing in the rain, like that, okay? So if my words were, let's see, we'll take our song that we just did, What Can We Do on a Rainy Day, okay? So if I'm doing the rhythm this time, then we're going to clap each time we sing a word. What shall we do on a rainy day? Rainy day, rainy day. What shall we do on a rainy day when we can't go out and play? Okay? All right. So now this time I'm doing rhythm versus beat. Okay? So what I want you to do, my big friends, is when you have a moment, you can grab a piece of paper, and I'm going to grab my paper, so hang out just a second. Okay, so we're going to take a piece of paper, and I want you to fold it. You're going to fold it long ways, like this, I think in my day we used to call that hot dog style. Okay, so we're going to fold it hot dog style. Okay, and then we're going to fold it again. And then we're going to fold it one more time. Okay, so you should end up with a piece of paper that looks like this. Okay, it's kind of tiny. Yeah, I know. All right, so we're going to open it back up. And when we open it back up, your paper should be divided now. You should have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And so you take a marker or a pencil, crayon, whatever you want to use, and follow the lines here. Okay? So what we've done is we're creating measures. Okay? We've used that term before, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Measures. Remember the measure, here's your math and music today. The measure is the distance between the bar lines. Okay? So we've created 4 measures on top, 4 measures on bottom. And 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, so we're going to do 8 rhythms. All right, so I'm going to move you. We're going to move across my music room here so I can do this with you. So you can see a little bit of my music room, not a lot. Okay, so I'm going to put you down right here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm going to use a marker so that you can see what I'm actually doing, okay? So I'm going to take my marker. I'm going to use a purple marker because I like a lot of color. Okay. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to mark my measures out. So I'm going to follow the lines as we go. And then we're going to create some rhythm patterns, okay? So here's what my paper looks like. There's mine, okay? And up in the corner, I'm going to put a time signature, a meter signature, right? That's what we call it, okay. I'm going to put that up in the corner. And so for this purpose, we're going to do a 4/4 meter signature, okay? So we're going to put, it kind of looks like a fraction, remember? We do 4/4, 4/4. So it looks like a fraction, okay? So there's 4 and there's 4. Okay, so let's think of, I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see me. Let's think of our song, What Can We Do on a Rainy Day? And let's see if we can come up using our ta and titi only ta titi, okay? Remember, ta is the one who likes to be by himself. He doesn't like to have any friends, which we're all kind of like that, now. We're all being tas. And titi is the one that they're hooked together. They do everything together, okay? So let's think, what are some things? So if we did puzzle, that would be a titi. You could also make it puzzle, but that's not how we talk. We say puzzle. So that's a titi. So 2 titis can go in one of these boxes. All right, so I'm going to put a TT right here. I'm going to use a different color so that y'all can see how I'm doing this. I'm going to use pink. Let's use pink. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 right here. So I'm gonna sit this down and I'm gonna put TT. And remember TT, oh, I could have done it a little bigger. You can fill it up in the box because we're not putting anything else in that box because we can only have one beat in this box, and 2 of these equal 1 because by themselves they are a half. And here's your math again. 1/2 plus 1/2 is a whole. Okay, so we can only have 1 beat in that measure. So I should have made it bigger. I'll do that on the next one. Okay, so we have puzzle. Let's think. What else can we do? We can read. All right, so when we say the word read, it only gets 1 sound. So that would be a ta, right? Okay, so for ta, we're just going to put it 1 straight line. I know it's kind of sad because we made these big, boxes, but we're just going to do 1, ta. Okay, so far we've got T, ta. Okay, sometimes people like to be quiet on rainy days. They don't like to make noise. So, or they might be taking a nap, right? We can take a nap, but we're going to do it quietly. So we're going to use a rest. Now, for my 2nd grade friends, we call this our spy friend. Remember my story where he kind of just sneaks in and he doesn't say anything? Okay, and he kind of looks like a backwards, Z. So there's a couple ways you can make him. So for right now, we're just going to kind of make him just a Z. We're just going to do a Z. Okay. All right. So now we have T, ta, sh, and then we need something else at the end. Let's see. Let's do sing. We can sing. All right. So that's another ta. So let's put another ta there. Okay. All right. So we're going to write that out. Okay, so now we have a complete 4-beat pattern using 4 measures, all right? So I would like for you, I'm going to put my lid back on my marker. Okay, so we're going to do this together, all right? I'm going to point, just like we do in class, I'm going to point and we're going to speak it together. And remember, when you're speaking, you're also clapping, all right? So TT gets 2 sounds. Ta gets 1, and our little spy friend, our rest, he didn't get any noise. He's quiet. All right, ready? Let's try it. 1, 2, here we go. T, ta, ta. All right, let's do it again. Ready? This time, I'm not going to point. I'm just going to say it with you. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. T, ta, ta. Oh, good. All right. I'm going to leave this bottom open for you. So later on in the day when you're needing an activity to do, you can come back to your bottom rhythms here and you can create some other rhythms. Remember, only 1 can go in a box, okay? And TT, 2 of these together make 1 beat, okay? So for right now, only continue, when you come back to finish this, only continue using TT, ta, and our rest friend. He doesn't make any noise. Okay, let's just stick with those 3 for right now. And then later on in the week, we'll bump it up. We'll add some, those of you that have done rhythm pies with me, we'll add some watermelons. Okay, some 16th notes and things. Okay, so as a review, today we have done beat. We went back and we reviewed what beat was. And remember, beat it matches your heartbeat, okay? And so it's the beat of the music. So you have to listen and find out the tempo, how fast or slow, and that's going to determine how your beat moves. All right, and then we came up with some ideas to do on a rainy day. Came up with some things to do. Maybe you can even do those on not rainy days when you're sitting inside and you're quarantined. I don't know. And then we reviewed our rhythms today. And so we went back and reviewed Ta and TT and our quiet friend. Okay, and then later on you have the opportunity to make some more. And make something and then take it and have your parents read the whole thing. See if they can do it. I don't know. Okay, you might have to remind them what that one is. And that we don't say anything on it. It's a quiet, okay? But once you complete the bottom, you can go back through and you can read both sections. And then you can make some more of these. I showed you how to do it. You fold it, hot dog style, and then fold it again, and then fold it again. Look, you could even make like a little book with it. Yeah, okay, with your rhythms. Okay, so have some fun with that today. Hope you guys are staying safe. And having a good time. We miss you. We miss being in the classroom with you. Your teachers do. Hopefully there will be some fun things happening later on, and we can do some fun stuff. And hopefully very, very soon that we'll be able to see you guys. So some of your teachers are doing some Zoom meetings. I'm going to try maybe later on in the week to do maybe an interactive live YouTube thing so you guys can chat with me and ask questions and kind of see how everything's going. And that's all I have today. So remember, we're singing in the rain. Gene Kelly, go look him up. Maybe watch some Singing in the Rain later on. That would be a good family movie. It's an oldie, but a goodie. And hopefully I'll get to see you guys soon. Okay? Hope that you guys have a great